The top 5 paranormal hotspots in all 50 states, starting with my home state of Alabama. Number 5, the USS Alabama in Mobile. Now, the USS Alabama is haunted by 2 men who died during its construction in 1942. Also, a former captain allegedly haunts the officers' quarters. Visitors often hear unexplained footsteps and tapping, and steel hatches are known to slam shut completely on their own. Number 4, Bear Creek Swamp in Prattville. Now, the main tale of the swamp is an urban legend of a mother who lost her child. And apparently, if you say, "We have your baby," 3 times, she will appear and attack you. The swamp also has tales of phantom cars that follow you and then disappear. Countless tales of mysterious forest lights. And a 4-foot apparition that appears in front of cars and then vanishes. Number 3, Sweetwater Mansion in Florence. Now, the funeral for General Patton was held in this Alabama home, and one caretaker says he has seen the casket appear and disappear right before his very eyes. Also, the legend of 2 sons being buried on the property by a former owner. Their spirits can still be seen walking the grounds. Number 2, Fort Morgan in Baldwin County. In the 1900s, a prisoner hung himself in the old barracks. He can still be heard crying at night, and people see his shadow. There is also the spirit of a woman who was allegedly beaten to death in the 19th century. Before I hit number 1, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. And the number 1 most haunted location in Alabama, of course, Sloth Furnace in my hometown of Birmingham. Now, Sloth is a main fixture in Alabama. On top of having the best haunt every Halloween, they also hold concerts. Back when I was in high school, I saw Nirvana, Weezer, Rage Against the Machine, tons of bands there. They hold raves, and I've even been to 2 weddings on the property. And on top of that, if you live in Alabama, the most photogenic place is Sloth Furnace. Every band photo shoot or picture taken by a model in Alabama is in Sloth. Now, the main spirit that haunts Sloth is Slag, James Wormwood, a former foreman who died in 1906. Slag was known to be a tyrant and an extremely cruel boss. Mix that with a treacherous work environment and you can explain his death. Slag's workers apparently had enough, and he was pushed into a pool of molten iron ore. Reports of Slag started almost immediately, where people that worked for him started to hear his voice say, "Get back to work." In 1926, a worker was pushed from behind extremely hard and heard the voice, "Get back to work." And when he turned around, there was no one there. Then again in 1947, 3 supervisors were found laying on the boiler room floor. When they woke up, they said they had all been attacked by a horribly burned man who was yelling at them to get back to work. Last and most terrifying, a night watchman in 1971, Samuel Blumenthal, was attacked by what he called a half man, half demon. He was beaten up a flight of stairs, and he was bruised so bad when he was examined, his bruises had burns on them. What are some other haunted places in Alabama? Let me know in the comments. For all other 49 states, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell.
Woo! That's a wrap. A little inside.